Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Rocky 3. Rocky 3 is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Warner Brothers. It can be found as part of the Rocky collection, available at your local and online retailers, and also individually as a Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook. Now, when it comes to the film, we all have our favorite Rocky movies, and for me, it's definitely Part 3. I just love the overall energy of the film, the montages, the soundtrack, and of course, Mr. T as Clubber Lang is an inspired antagonist. Clubber is probably one of my favorite on-screen baddies from the 80s movies, and he's definitely intimidating. Mr. T was, in my opinion, really good casting. And when it comes to Apollo and his relationship with Rocky, it's very different than the previous two movies, and I enjoy their friendship and their partnership going forward. I could go on and on about Rocky 3. I love it. It's one of those movies I go back to constantly, but I do want to hear from you. What is your own personal favorite Rocky film? Sound off in the comments below. All right, now we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook edition of Rocky 3. Out of the artwork from the first three, this is my least favorite. I still like the color scheme, but just the image, not a big fan of. And the back. It's fine. It's no work on the 4K disc and Blu-ray, so yeah. Overall, not bad, but could have been better. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Rocky 3 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:5:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, out of the three Rocky films that I've reviewed so far, Rocky 3 is easily the roughest in regards to image quality. Reportedly remastered, I honestly have to wonder what was exactly fine-tuned here. Source imperfections, namely numerous instances of white specks, were easily visible. Grain is arguably heavier in this film than the previous two entries, and at times can be somewhat obtrusive, especially if you're sensitive to that kind of thing. It's not all doom and gloom, as the 4K does improve upon the Blu-ray image in many ways. For starters, the 4K resolution bump offers much better depth found in close-ups. Sweat, cuts, imperfections in the skin are on full display, and in many shots those scenes look stellar. Clothing also exhibits the finer detail. Rocky in a suit at the ceremony, for example. Admittedly, some scenes don't look as clear, but these are in the minority. With the addition of the Dolby Vision grading, colors receive an appreciable boost almost across the board. Reds, yellows, whites are nicely enhanced and fuller in their appearance. Skin tones are naturally warm during the film, and they look pretty good. Black levels are pretty deep, though sometimes they tiptoe on the line of crush. In the scene where Apollo meets Rocky at the old gym, details get swallowed up slightly. In addition, film grain is at its heaviest here and further adds to the loss of clarity. Aside from that, night sequences look pretty well rendered and shadows are often strong in their results. Rocky 3 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports both a DTS 5.1 as well as a 2.0 audio mix. Thankfully, the audio pitch issue that was present on the Rocky 2 4K is nowhere to be found on the two main audio tracks of this disc, but unfortunately it appears that the foreign language tracks weren't as lucky. With that said, the 5.1 on this 4K is presented very well. Of course, its sound design is a bit dated by today's standards, but the track still has a fun presence. In addition to Bill Conti's score, the iconic Eye of the Tiger sequence still delivers and has a great clarity. On-screen action during the training and fights deliver audio-wise, and dialogue is clearly heard through the center. Surround activity is a healthy mixture of ambience, most notably present during the fights, and once again the score is sprinkled throughout the film. The low end has a lighter presence overall, mostly to punctuate a score or music beat. When Rocky is on his motorcycle is probably one of the few instances I felt the sub come to life in any meaningful way. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Rocky 3 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a C. Despite being the newest film of the three movies I've reviewed so far, unfortunately in the picture department it comes up a little bit short. Source imperfections are a little too numerous that I would like, but with a healthy layering of Dolby Vision, it levels up the color grading a little bit more. This is an okay, just not a dramatic upgrade. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one a B+. I'm happy to say that the audio is pretty active and energetic overall. Punches land well, music is nicely represented, and the overall feel of the track is pretty spot on. This is a very good experience. So that is my review of Rocky 3 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link for the Rocky collection in the comment section below. I will also leave a link for the individual steelbook available at Best Buy. But I also want to hear from you. If you picked up the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.